2017 Mercedes-Benz C300 Coupe 4MATIC. The two-door Mercedes-Benz C-class now wears a form-fitting dress that emphasizes its curves in all the right places, which means it now closely resembles the bigger and far pricier S-Class coupe. When it introduced this new model for 2017, Mercedes emphasized that its lowered roof and seating position make it more of a driver's car than its predecessor, which was pretty much just a two-door version of the sedan in terms of looks and driving character. While we've found the driver's car label to ring true for the AMG-badged C63 and C43 models, what of the lowest on the totem pole, the Mercedes-Benz C300? It is the style to warrant our listing it among the most beautiful cars on the market today, and it starts at $43,575, well below the AMG versions that can cost more than twice as much. The example tested here was equipped with 4MATIC all-wheel drive, making it more suitable for year-round use than the rear-drive model we previously tested. All about it. Stuttgart's W205 C-class platform is nothing if not versatile. Mercedes offers it in 16 versions for American customers, and even more in global markets that have the option of the station wagon models that aren't sold here. That means each one occupies a very specific niche, but also that people can largely choose the exact C they want. That said, the 4MATIC all-wheel drive system is offered on the C300 and C43 sedan and coupe, but not on the higher-powered C63. Benz's all-wheel drive setup automatically distributes torque to the axle with the most grip and is capable of directing nearly all the thrust to either axle. Prime competitors for the all-wheel drive C300 are the BMW 430iX Drive, the Cadillac ATS Coupe AWD, the Audi A5 Sport, and the Infiniti Q60 2.0 tons AWD. The Lexus RC200T doesn't offer AWD. Other things 4MATIC does are add cash to the window sticker, to the tune of $2,000, and mass to the curb weight. On our scales, the C300 tested here weighed 3,789 pounds, up 157 from the rear-drive model. This Benz also weighs at least 100 pounds more than the aforementioned competitors, from BMW and Cadillac. Boosted Benz. Don't mistake the C300's high style for an indication that it's a tire-burning pulse pounder in the mold of the similar-looking C-class AMGs. Rather, its sleek lines denote a more genteel personality. Under the hood is an intercooled turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-4 that makes 241 horsepower and 273 pounds-to-foot of torque. That's routed through a 7-speed automatic transmission. Throttle response seems sluggish, particularly given that the transmission can be reluctant to kick down a gear, but the drivetrain performs well enough for people seeking more luxury than thrill. The added traction, courtesy of 4MATIC, slightly improved on the rear drive C300's dash to 60 miles per hour, doing the deed in 6.0 seconds compared with 6.2, even though the standard C300 model wore 19-inch wheels and Pirelli P0 summer tires, while this one had Pirelli Cinturato P7 all-season rubber on 18-inch wheels. Also with a turbocharged 2.0-liter 4 and all-wheel drive, the BMW 428i, renamed the 430i and imbued with more power since our most recent test, was a half-second quicker to 60 miles per hour, but the Audi A5 was 1/10 behind. The C300 4MATIC also ran through our quarter-mile test 0.2 second quicker than the base coupe, in 14.5 seconds at 96 miles per hour. Despite the tire disadvantage, the 4MATIC pulled the same 0.91 grams on the skid pad as did the rear-wheel drive C300. But it took 163 feet to stop from 70 miles per hour compared with the rear drive model's 157. Like other new C-class coupes, this one feels nimbler and more agile than previous generations. The steering is nicely weighted, and turning is precise. The solid chassis and suspension absorb road irregularities well, although this car had the Sport package as well as 4MATIC, so the ride quality tilted toward the firm end of the spectrum. With a small displacement turbocharged engine comes the expectation that it gets acceptable fuel economy. We observed 22 miles per gallon during our time with the car, matching what we recorded in the four-door version but short of the EPA combined rating of 25 miles per gallon. During our 200-mile highway test at 75 miles per hour, it scored 29 miles per gallon, which is spot on the EPA highway figure. This or that. The as-tested price on our heavily optioned Benz highlights the choices available to the C-class shopper. It had the $1,975 night package, which includes the Sport package and features 18-inch AMG 5-spoke black wheels, black exterior accents, a sport-tuned suspension, perforated front brake discs, a flat-bottom steering wheel, brushed metal pedals, a black headliner, and AMG body Phillips. The porcelain leather added $1,620. The parking assist package is $1,290. The head-up display costs $990, and front passenger seat memory tax on $430. Brilliant blue metallic paint added $720 and lindenwood trim another $325. The priciest add-on was the $7,860 Premium 3 bundle, which brings 24 items with a single click on the order sheet. These include the 13-speaker Burmester audio system, ambient lighting, voice control, navigation, an 8.4-inch infotainment screen, cabin fragrance and filtration systems, proximity entry and keyless start, satellite radio, and an electric trunk closer. Selecting Premium 3 also requires that you choose either the $580 heated front seats that are carhead or the $1,030 heated and ventilated front seats. Going beyond those luxuries, the Premium 3 kit also includes Mercedes-Benz's latest high-tech safety and assistance technologies, blind spot detection, pedestrian recognition,